As a general rule of thumb, audio equipment does not look sexy. Speakers are usually black little boxes that you hide off to the side of your desk. But today I'm reviewing the Edifier Luna Eclipse HD, a pair of desktop speakers so sexy that they should be illegal. Okay, not really, but do they sound any good? Let's find out. We've already established that these speakers look beautiful, right? Okay, let's move on. The Luna Eclipse HD are available for $249 and are different from the $200 non-HD variant in that they offer optical inputs in addition to auxiliary and Bluetooth inputs, so that you can use the Luna Eclipse HD with your television. Now, despite being marketed for television use, I wouldn't recommend it. They're not really suited for home theater entertainment systems. And I'll get to that in a minute. The speakers are linked together with a proprietary cable, and the right satellite plugs into the wall for power. Now, the speakers, as I mentioned earlier, feature a 3.5mm cable as well as an optical cable input. But the speakers brag about their Bluetooth 4.0 functionality. Pairing to the speakers is very simple and can be done from any Bluetooth device at any time, since the speakers are constantly broadcasting their identifier and don't need to enter a special pairing mode like most speakers. It's actually one of the least frustrating Bluetooth pairing processes I've ever been through. It's great. Good job, Edifier. The speakers feature touch controls on the right satellite that are the definition of form over function. They really suck. There are some handy gestures that the speakers can receive, like covering the area with your hand to mute them, but the fact that you have to crane your head around to the side of the speaker to see what tiny painted little symbols are there to make the touch gestures, it just gets really frustrating really fast. I found myself sticking to the included IR remote, which though made of plastic works really well and has excellent build quality and range. Sound is why you're buying these, so let's talk about it already. The Edifier Luna Eclipse HD can sound really good. Emphasis on can. When using Bluetooth on the speakers, there is a noticeable degradation in sound quality. They just don't sound very good. Take a listen for comparison's sake.
Madam Secret, are you waiting for me? Standing from afar, just thinking sexually in sickness.
Over Bluetooth, the speakers become very tinny with a crunchy high end. The bass is uncontrollably messy and loose, and the mids are lost completely in the mix. I don't think that there is an ultra high quality receiver inside of the Luna Eclipse HD for Bluetooth, but I'm also one of the few that still believes that Bluetooth audio is not the best thing since sliced bread. It kinda sucks. Sure, it's convenient, but if it sounds remarkably inferior to line-in, why use it at all? So we've established that Bluetooth isn't very good, but how do they sound via line-in? They sound good. No, not good, they sound great. The passive radiators pump bass through the room surprisingly well. Now don't expect them to be as bass heavy as a pair of speakers with a subwoofer, but never was I underwhelmed by their bass performance. The bass is tight, it is punchy, and it's authoritative, all while never distorting, even at pretty high listening levels. Mids, as with most speakers in this price range, are the weakness. They're well represented, but if you're a midhead like myself, don't expect to be blown away. Treble performance, however, is quite excellent. Now, some people online have claimed about these being too bright and treble heavy with not enough bass, but I disagree. I think they're very representative of a V-shaped frequency response. There are powerful highs, but a punchy bass to match. And mids are just there, kind of. These are excellent speakers for listening to music. They get really loud, they fill a room, and they're not as touchy about where they are placed as other speakers are, especially monitors. No, they're not as accurate or flat as the very comparatively priced Audio Engine A2, but they're not supposed to be. These aren't studio reference monitors, they are powered speakers for listening to music. They're meant to sound enjoyable and fun, and they are that. They're much more enjoyable than the Audio Engine A2s. For casual listening, I've really enjoyed the Edifier Luna Eclipse HD. No, I'm not going to take them to my studio and use them for reference work, but for listening to music, I think they're a remarkable value, and anyone who buys them will be happy with their performance for the $200 to $250 price point. Also, they're freaking gorgeous. If you found this video useful, we'd appreciate that you hit that like button. If you thought this video was crap, then a thumbs down will do. If you'd like to support our channel, you can shop through our Amazon affiliate link at snazzyzon.com. You get the same price, but we get a small kickback for sending you there. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay snazzy.